What's up, everybody? Paul again, TRT, brah. Taking a little break out of watching the Masters today on Saturday, the 11th of April, to give you guys a little review of a product. Now, as a lot of you may know about TRT, one of the most common side effects is mild sleep apnea, which is a little bit of a misnomer because it's not really sleep apnea. You can look up the difference yourself. I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to try to explain. But essentially, for most people, what it culminates in is increased snoring, which can obviously be problematic if you sleep with a significant other, or really, even if you don't, it affects your personal sleep quality. That's one thing that a lot of people don't understand about snoring, is that it is a lack of oxygen getting to you while you're sleeping, so it does disturb you from reaching a full REM state, which is the most recuperative, regenerative level of sleep, the deepest level of sleep. Everybody needs REM sleep for mental function and acuity and for physical recovery. So if anybody works out, it can affect your gains, or if you just have relatively demanding job from a mental perspective, it can affect your performance there as well. It can affect your performance in school. Pretty much any aspect of your life is affected by the quality of your sleep. So that is why it is very important to make sure that you can do whatever you can to fix that problem if it is an issue for you. I've never been a snorer, but within 3 weeks of starting testosterone replacement therapy, my wife started saying that I was snoring more, and it got gradually worse to the point where she literally couldn't get to sleep herself because my snoring was not just loud, but it was also inconsistent, I guess would be the best way to say it. It would sporadically pop up. I would be fine for a few minutes, and then I'd start snoring really loudly, and it would taper off, and then it'd go right back. So basically what the snoring for me was caused by is soft palate, and that's basically the roof at the back of your mouth, the closest part of the top of your mouth to your uvula, your little dangler in the back of your throat. One of the ways that you can fix the situation with a product that advances your lower jaw. For some reason, it just aligns everything better. And one of the most famous products that does this is called the ZQuiet. All right. So before trying the ZQuiet, I tried Breathe Right strips, and they worked a little bit, but since that's really nasal cavity and not your soft palate, really didn't fix the problem for me. So I ordered this, and here we are. Now, I do want to say there's a couple things that a lot of people have complained about this product, saying that the pricing is misleading. It is not. It is very clear on their website and every other site that talks about the ZQuiet is $9.95 shipping and handling. You are not charged the actual full price of the product, which is $59.95, until 30 days from the day it was shipped. At that point, if you have not returned the product, and they have to receive it by that 30th day in order to get the refund, they will charge you the same card, $59.95. So it's essentially $10 to get it, and then after 30 days after it's shipped, you have another $60 that they'll charge for the product. So all told, $70 for this product, which is a far cry from the cost of dentist custom molded products that essentially do the exact same thing. Those can be $300-$500. So one of the things that they try to charge you, or they ask to charge you, is for this express shipping, which they say that the normal shipping will take 7 to 10 days, and before they even ship it. And then they say It takes a couple of days of processing, then 7 to 10 days from that for you to receive it with the normal $9.95 shipping. They try to charge you, I don't know, I think it was like $10 more for express shipping, and you get it in 3 to 5 days. I'm here to tell you, first of all, it took, I ordered it on a Saturday, got my confirmation, I ordered it on a Friday, got my confirmation email for the order on Saturday, and I actually received it by Wednesday the following week. So, and that was on standard shipping. So, unless you live way out in the boondocks and you really have a problem getting mail, I wouldn't bother with the express shipping. Now, once I received it, it comes in this little soap bar shaped box, travel case if you want to call it. And when you open it up, there are actually two pieces in there. And that was actually kind of surprising. I did not realize, even reading it, that there would be two. Now, it's not, you don't get 2 for 1. These are actually 2 different sizes. What they call Comfort 1 and Comfort 2. And they recommend you trying Comfort 1, and if that works for you, you can set Comfort 2 aside. If Comfort 1 does not fix your snoring, it might not be advancing your jaw far enough forward, and then you should try the Comfort 2. So as you can see, this is Comfort 1 here, so this is the one they recommend you try first. I'll hold it up. See, the lower part is a little bit further out than the upper. Comfort 2, you can see it's drastically so. So I started with Comfort 1, and essentially it's just a little mouthpiece, has this little hinge bit to help it keep from falling out, and you essentially find the one with the notch and you put it in your mouth. There's no need to boil this and mold it to your teeth. It's actually very, very soft, very, very pliable, and very comfortable when you first put it in. So I tried it. First night, instantly fixed the snoring. My wife said no snoring issues. She didn't wake up once. So fixed, right? I thought so. The second night was great. The third night was great. I was tracking my sleep on the sleep cycle app that I've told you about, and it was working great. It was fantastic. My quality of sleep was better. I was sleeping longer, less peaks of awakening in the middle of the night, even subconsciously awakening. So I was sold. And that's when I was prepared to do that review last week. And then, literally, on Saturday, when I was going to do the review, I woke up and I was having like horrible pain in this tooth, the right side lower center tooth. And a lot of the reviews say that you'll experience, and even the website says, you'll experience jaw pain and some soreness in your teeth, due to the fact that basically what this is doing is realigning your mouth, pushing your jaw forward, and what it uses to do that is actually the back of your teeth. There's nothing else that they can push from. That's the leverage point. And it is at the bottom of your tooth where it attaches and pushes forward. Now for me, it was severe because that particular tooth, and actually both of those 2 teeth on the bottom on the right side and the front, sit a little bit underneath the left side. So they're kind of turned inward. So that one tooth was hella sore. And it was sore Saturday, it was sore Sunday, it was sore Monday. I thought I was going to have to send this thing back. And then I decided to try to kind of mess with it a little bit. And what I ended up doing was just turning it slightly in my mouth. So instead of doing it right in the center, I turned it just slightly to the side. And what that did was it put the pressure equally across those bottom teeth, instead of just focusing on one. And that fixed it. Now, I have experienced a little bit of soreness in all of those teeth since then, but nothing near as severe as that one tooth. And it's gotten less and less every day since I've done that. As the documentation and on the website says, it will get better. I personally didn't experience any jaw pain, probably because I talk too damn much, and so those muscles are really, really strong anyway. But a lot of people do experience some discomfort, some muscular discomfort, just from having that jaw pushed forward into a position that it's not used to being in. So, It's worked for me. After a week and a half, I can honestly say that this has fixed my snoring issues, at least in the short term. If at some point it seems that it's not working anymore, I will do a follow-up and tell you guys about that. One thing to note, this is not a forever solution. It is plastic, rubberized plastic. It will wear out eventually. Eventually it will become too soft to actually maintain that forward angle, and you'll probably have to order another one. But it's $60. If you figure you can get 6 months out of it, maybe $60 twice a year is still $120, and you're still way under the price point of a dental custom molded version of the same thing that you're still going to have to replace. Those aren't permanent either. So for me, I think it's a great product. If you have snoring issues, whether it be from TRT or for any other reason, you owe it to yourself to try this, because literally for $10, you'll know after, if it doesn't work within the first couple of nights, it's probably not going to work for you. And then you try the other size to see it further advancing. If that doesn't work after a couple of nights, it's not going to work for you. But if it does work for you, it's a hell of a cheap fix. A hell of a cheap fix. And for me, it's definitely improved my sleep quality. So, a couple of notes. Like I said, minor jaw discomfort, most people experience it. Teeth soreness, you will experience it, but that will go away for most people. I would say if it doesn't go away or get more tolerable after 3 weeks or so, you probably want to go see a dentist, discontinue use. At that point, you'll want to go ahead and send it back so you can get your so they won't charge you that $60. If for some reason that you have gum issues and teeth actually become loose, then you want to discontinue use. It will force your teeth out if they're already loose, if you already have gum problems. A couple of other things. Minor irritation when you first start using it of the tongue that I noticed, and on the inside of my lips. My lips dried out like crazy, so make sure you use some petroleum-based. I use like Aquifer. And actually wrote it all the way to the inside edge of my lips on the upper and the lower. My tongue would dry out for the first couple of days just because I was sleeping like mouth wide open. You'll probably spit it out once or twice. It takes some getting used to, just like anything you would imagine trying to sleep with in your mouth. But it is not uncomfortable. Not while you're wearing it. It will become, you'll get some soreness and stuff for the first couple of days or weeks, but that should go away. Other than that, I haven't really had any issues. If for some reason it's uncomfortable in your mouth, they say you can trim it. For me, it fit fine. Worst case scenario, you try it and it doesn't work and you send it back and you have to find something else. But for $10, you found out. Best case scenario, it does work. You got a $60 solution. And maybe, just maybe, Comfort 1 works for you, and maybe you can give Comfort 2 to your significant other or to a friend to try. At that point, it might be too severe of an angle for them, but at least they'll know, hey, this product actually works. I should go ahead and order one for myself. So again, I'm going to recommend this, the ZQuiet. You can order it from their website. Again, it's $9.95 shipping and handling, and you'll get it within, at least I got it within 5 business days. Don't bother with the express shipping. It's not necessary unless you live in a place where you have trouble getting mail already. Find out. Try it. What all you have to lose is another night's sleep. But it can really, really make a difference for you, as it has for me in a very short period of time. Hope this review was informative and helpful. You guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time.